What's going on, my good people? Mike Hidalgo here. Thank you for joining us on another FCP Euro DIY. Today we're going to be working on a 2016 Volkswagen Mk7 Golf R. Today on the Golf R behind me, we're going to be covering how to replace your cabin air filter. This is going to be applicable to your Mk7 and 7.5 Rs. Now we're going to be installing a Hanks filter, which is available on fcpro.com. Volkswagen recommends you replace these about every 20,000 miles. Hanks recommends every 10, so go ahead and split the difference if you'd like. If you live in an environment that's a little bit more dusty, a lot more leaves, a lot more pollen, you're going to want to change it at the earlier interval versus the later. And with our lifetime replacement guarantee, you can honestly do it as often as you like. Hanks is even kind enough to include instructions on how to do this install, which we're going to be mimicking throughout this video. Now, before we get started on this job, let's take a look at some of the tools we're going to need for this DIY. It's going to be these bad boys right here, and maybe a flashlight if you're in a poorly lit area. But with that said, let's go ahead and get started on this DIY. All right, my good people, we are on the passenger side of the Golf R. We're going to start by working in the glove box, opening that up. You want to make sure it's empty for this DIY. You have two small tabs, one on each corner that you're going to want to press in. You'll hear them release the glove box. There's one. There's two. And you're going to pull it down. Be mindful of this arm. We'll talk about it on the install. Then we have the lid to our actual cabin air filter, the pollen filter. It's got three small tabs at the top and three at the bottom that hold it in. You're going to want to release the top ones by pulling down on the small lip and pulling the lid towards you at the same time. Note the arrow on the old filter, it's pointing down, so you want to make sure you install your new one with the same airflow arrow pointing down. Let's go ahead and pull this out. You can see this is super dirty. The slats are completely packed with pollen and debris, so it is certainly due for a replacement. With our old filter out, we can grab our new one. Again, our arrows are pointing down, branded side pointing towards us, slats facing the front and back of the vehicle. Make sure it's seated all the way in. Take your lid, put it back on, honeycomb side facing out. Line up the three tabs at the bottom. And then push those in. That is nice and secure. Next, you have this small arm that comes off the glove box that you're going to want to key back into this mechanism here. You may have to adjust it a little bit, but once it's fed in all the way, then you can just pop your glove box back into place and lock it up. And there you have it, my good people. Another DIY in the books. Overall, a very straightforward and easy job, but definitely one that we recommend doing often and staying on top of. So if you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments on what we did today, leave them in the comment box below. And if you like this DIY and you want to see more like them, please consider subscribing. We make new ones all the time. As always, thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.